why I don't have any accident. And I can recall whenever I did have an accident, I was showing off.
Hey, what's the word? I go work with it. That's my bad playing hands on that nerd nigga. I'm just used to trying to dance and just learn quicker. Shout out, nah, that's a game, that's for sure. Yeah, try to get it out of damn, out of dirt with you. I was never about to saying I'm a curb kicker. I'ma keep it 10 grand down to earth. Try to give him a second chance with my first hiccup. When I took another grand when the world lit up. If I take you in that van, you return richer. How I made it through the jam, through the worst winter. How you hated, it was chant, how you turn victim. Vindicated cause I stand, it disturbed niggas. If you shake it, you should sprint, go to church, nigga. I know that for every man, but I flirt with it. I'm just talking to the man in the blurred mirror. How come when I'm on the drink when my words clear? I got tired being scammed, being hurt bare. Only love me at the bank when the bird's near. I ain't rushing for a thing, I'm a third gear. I remember up the Burke was alert gear. Niggas wouldn't say a blurt, get your shirt tear. Niggas finna feel the burn, they deserve tear. I've been sure since my birth, my concern care. What's the word? I go work with it. That's my bad playing hands on that nerd nigga. I'm just used to trying to dance and just learn quicker. Shout out, nah, that's a game, that's for sure. Yeah, try to get it out of damn, out of dirt with you. I was never about to saying I'm a curb kicker. I'ma keep it 10 grand down to earth. Try to give him a second chance with my first hiccup.
Boys good.
It was like a week ago that I came in for 13 months WTF.
Time flies, dude. Thank you for the 14 months, Chris Tatia. How you doing? And Axel, thank you. Or no,
What's
that's
good?
Alex. Good thing a nigga can read. Thank you for the 18 months. And Tommy, wow. Thank you for the 37.
37 months later, and I still think you are so young and turned won't look at that catch 08.
Appreciate it, dude. How's everyone doing today? Y'all been having a good Monday? It's a new week. You made it. I've been having a Monday. I just been chilling. Lil no, what happened? What they do to you? What's been going on? How was Scary Game last night? Man, maybe I'm getting old for real. Maybe I'm changing. Maybe I'm going through changes. Maybe that's what's going on, but Scary Games just aren't fucking hitting. Put your dog down today. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's brutal. Could we get some love in the chat for Adri? I hope you and your family are doing okay. You know. Vincenzo, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Can we Scary Game tonight? We'll see. There's a couple on my radar, but man, excuse me, I'm just not feeling it, and I want to feel it. I want to enjoy the Scary Games again, but I haven't. When you look up horror games on Steam, Hollow Knight comes up. Man. Silent Hill F was a giant F. That shit was boring. I think we needed to get deeper in to get past the boring. Are you not fucking with Scary Games no more? I'm not fucking with Scary Games. I don't like the quesoification of horror games. It seems right now the options are you play a horror game that is AAA, relatively boring, survival horror, Resident Evil-esque, Silent Hill F-esque game, right? Which have their merits and I can enjoy them time to time. The other option is indie horror games now are leaning so heavily into like, we gotta make this for YouTuber to see it. Nah, dude, put queso in there and make him burp and eat a burger. And that's what horror games are now. And it's just Job Simulator. Every indie horror game is Job Simulator. Have you played Shift at Midnight? Oh, the game where you work a job at midnight? Man, what happened to horror games where you like walk around the woods and look for the paper so the scary white man don't touch you? What happened to the one where you walk around the math classes and that bald nigga gonna get you? What happened to the Five Nights at Freddy 4? What happened to Sheila's Art? What happened to fucking Alien Isolation? We're not there no more. And that's unfortunate. They need to bring back Outlast 1 type of games. I think Outlast 1 is a good game. Outlast 2, no. And it started a pretty heavy precedent for like horror games being key finding simulator. It's either key finder AAA or indie game where you work a job. Light, thank you for the 7 months, dude. And Selena, thank you for the 13. And Millennia, thank you for the 37. Wow. Wow. Appreciate you. You all. Have I played Little Nightmares 3? Nah, I played 1 and 2. I liked 1. 2, I just got bored. And I think if I were to replay 1 currently, I would get bored again. But I genuinely think my taste in horror changed. Dread Flats? I know that name. I don't know if I've played it though. Hold on. I have. Oh yeah, I've played this. Yeah, this Grandma in China. I remember Chinese Grandma, the game. We did this one. That was chill. That's got like a Chila's Art-esque vibe, you know? And Chila's Art is probably the king of indie horror games right now. Same with Puppet Combo. And then we got the newcomers. We got No, I'm Not a Human. We got Look Outside. There's some good ones. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Please stop getting me wrong. But y'all want to take a dab? We got some new rosin. Some Donnie Burger. Smells a little putrid. Perfect. Dead by Daylight, a dog shit video game. If you want to see me turn into a hater, those other things I mentioned are palatable. I have no problem playing Outlast 1. I do have a problem playing Dead by Daylight. Asymmetrical horror. No bueno. I'm such a single player person. Not even true, bro. Some of my favorite gaming moments this year were playing Peak and Repo and shit like that with the homies. Right? I don't like competitive multiplayer games that much because back when I did like them, I want to kill myself. Apex ruined me as a human. So now that I'm out of that phase, I enjoy gaming much more. Guess what? What? Somebody pregnant. Somebody pregnant. Oh, you got a job? That's cold. That's better than being pregnant, depending on what the vibe is. Congrats on your first job. Welcome to the system. Welcome to the system. That's what's up, though, dude. I'll take a dab to that. Who's dabbing with me? Definitely better than pregnant. I mean, it's a person to person. I know some people who really want to get pregnant. I know some people who really don't want a job. I call Dope People Pimp. He's a fucking legend. Oh, you meant Left 4 Dead? Better game. I'll give you that. But that's not horror as much as it is zombie. Moonlight, thank you for the 33 months. Nigga gave me 3 months in advance. That's crazy. They paying you good over at Meta. Cheers. You been getting fucked on, Kazi? What happened, man? Things changed so quick. You just got Mbappe. It's gotta be a skill issue now, bro. Time wasting for 20 minutes? See, the fucked up thing is shouldn't have got scored on. That's the worst part. Emotes aren't showing up in my side of chat. So y'all saying Brocky and Chris Koff and Keck. You don't know FIFA. FIFA is one of the most self-explanatory games, man. It is soccer video game. Mr. Beast Kill Yourself isn't an emote. That don't even show up over there. No, it isn't. I mean, the skill floor is under the ground, but the skill ceiling gets real high. What am I trying to do? Put my chat back. Yeah, damn, I don't know why emotes don't show up for me. First FIFA I played? I don't know. First FIFA I really got into was 12. Right? That was the first one that like... Nah, I was... Hold on. I'll know by cover. I think it was FIFA 8 over at my homeboy's place. I know it had Rooney on the cover. So I'm guessing here. I was never into PES. That was not me. FIFA Street had me hooked crazy. FIFA Street 2 especially, that was my shit. FIFA 12 is the best. 14 was what like shaped me. 12 was the first one to like have a hold on me, but 14, that changed me as a person. That's how it goes, Kazzy. You could have an American keeper in the net, but have Mbappe up front off a lucky pack. And they'll be like, nah, you're pay to win. Why are you acting like that? What you talking about? Tim Howard? Tin Howard. Cold. Tin Man Howard. Only time I ever played FIFA in my entire life was in Pakistan, and my cousin was like, do you like football? And I was confused because I forgot foreigners call it football. That's brutal. I don't like when people younger than me know more than me. Why'd you capitalize foreigners? Proper noun thing, you know? What's good, Vince? How you doing? Why? What you mean, why? What'd that have to do with my story? What you mean, what'd that have to do with your story? I thought the nigga was younger, I just assumed. And the foreigner said things that confused you. Therefore, why you hate when younger people know more than you? What? Do you guys not understand how things work in life? You're supposed to be better than people younger than you. He is like my... Oh, yeah, he ain't dead yet. Okay, cool. Cold. Why does weed feel like second nature now? Deep. I don't know what to say there. What do you mean by that? Break it down. Because you're like 16. Let's do some daily shits. I don't think we scrandled yesterday. Kind of sacrilegious. Once we hit our next 10 in a row, we're taking a scrandle break. But I'm absolutely washed. Positively. Like muscle memory. I still am not following. Weed is muscle memory? Like, are you just saying I'm addicted to weed? That's a weird wiener. Seems kind of fun. £6.50, or you could get in that Chinese box. That shit is not Chinese, man. I mean, give me that Chinese box. It's the bonus round. Solid burger. Solid loaded fries. worthy competitors. It really just depends on what you're into here. I think the burger's lacking a little some. I think it needs some lettuce or like some tomato to really stand out amongst its competition. No sauce? I'm not even worried about the sauce if the beef is like juicy enough. That's me. And it does seem to be some sort of sauce, maybe like a relish thing. There's something green falling out that burger's ass, I'll tell you that. But the burger was not enough. A pint of Stella for 11 quid? Jesus. I mean, you gotta take the chips and curry sauce in a Cobb, unfortunately. A chili cheeser and another loaded fry. A Leeds loaded fry. Leads are falling apart. This looks better. As a chili on top of things is stupid unless it's rice type of guy, this looks far better. We're in this. We're in this. Fuck. This looks like shit. For £6, man. I think you got it. Really? But you could assume it's free. Niggas just stupid and dumb. Give me that long ass fish thing. That's the saddest burger. But the cup of yuck for £6 wasn't sad. Easy fish burger here. This just looks so bad. Man City Women, aka Woman City. Dum Dum Carls, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Really? Bro, that looks good as hell. Maybe I'm the dumbest guy in the world. Pie and mash. Yeah, that's some shit. This is hot. I like them caramelized onion. That's not a real Philly cheesesteak by any means, but I definitely eat it. Cheeseburger? I sure hope it does. Sliced steak with peppercorn sauce and fries? I don't know, man. This ain't the best looking burger. Yeah, I don't know why they put a filter on it. This is probably good. I know the meat is chewy as fuck. You could tell that just from the vibe. I feel like I'm going crazy, man. Do I not know food like I used to? Man City, mans. They got Devon's steak pastry over in Plymouth Argyle. Meat and potato pie. You gotta go with Devon's pastry here. This is some bullshit. Who put that pepper on it, man? You're losing your mind. Yeah, Devon wins every time. That's a gnarly curry sauce, man. That shit looks heavy. These are some cute wings. Australian chickens. Cunt. You know, they be saying that. Chicken and fries with a pint, 17 quid. Pie mash, mushy shit. Garvey. See. I mean, this is just a personal opinion one. Like, this one, there's no objective winner. Either way, you're losing. You eat food. You eat either of these options. But I think you go with this for sure. Barely successful Scranner. Okay. Let's do a food guesser. Let's see if I'm truly washed. I feel washed today. Who washed me? Oh, we gotta do the food guesser guesser. Much love, AJ. Thank you for the 37. You keep on being you as well. This looks good. Some frick ass. Pull up to France and eat they frickin' ass. Or whatever. Oh, this is reindeer. I've always wanted to try reindeer. Sorta as like payback. What? Dude, niggas ain't freaking ass. They eating reindeer? Yeah. Guski pursuit. Pursuit. Cold. Pork leg, sea salt. Oh, this is chill shit. This is like Spanish shit, damn near. Interesting. Oh, this is just like a fucking beef. Dog. Payback for what? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Give me that dog. Damn, close margin. Ngapi. That looks good. Looks intimidating. Fermentation of fish or shrimp. Oh, that's gonna be pungent as fuck. Yeah, I think it's going to the Russian Koulibaly. And it was close? Okay. Nah, who tweeted that? Was that the quartering? I forgot about that. Oh, that was Keemstar. Damn. Just hit a dog going 70 miles per hour on my truck. Such a shitty Christmas Eve right now. Ran up on the highway. I hate this year so much. Yes, it died. Fucking freak. Sambal potty. That feels good. Stingray with salt. I've heard stingray is an intense thing to eat, depending on like what part it is. Interesting. I think Milkshake is gonna take it personally. Yeah. Caldillo de congrio. Smetanic. That sounds like a fucking Pokemon. Smetanic is an electric type. Shaped like an air conditioning unit. Or a tanning bed. That's Smetanic. I think. No, I didn't mean. Oh, I thought I voted. We're good. We're good. Savory fish stew featuring eel. Have y'all ever had eel? I like eel. I've only had it in fried rices, but it's quite good. I'll say that. So it's eel, onion, garlic, tomato, and broth versus cake. I feel like the cake is gonna take it. Smart. Get off my dick. Yeah, I'm sorry, Anali Kisley soup. I don't think you're taking this one. What is that? Bulgur wheat dumplings and larger meat-filled balls, all swimming in savory tomato-based broth. Okay. Nah, I don't doubt it, Blazing Grape. Thank you for the 35. Appreciate you. What am I doing? I don't think them balls are taking it. That's all I'm saying. Très bien. Merci. Bandrijani. Cold. Kvaratskhelia. Sinapalukan. We're Filipino with it. Oh, that's eggplant? I thought that was some kind of meat. Topped with the walnut mixture and rolled tightly. Rolls are garnished with pomegranate seeds or herbs. That sounds pretty fucking good, I'll say. We got some chicken. Man, chicken schmickin'. Lemang. That's good as hell, I bet. I like rice. Who's that, by the way? Glutinous rice, coconut milk, salt, banana leaf, bamboo tube. Bamboo tube. Called. And this is ground fish and additional ingredients. Rice me. Momo. Kotu. Just off visuals, you gotta take the Momo. You know? Gorhambi roti. Eggs, meat, vegetable, carrot, leek, onion, chilies. Okay. Okay, wait. There's a battle to be had here. Is Sri Lankan food just like similar to Indian food? But they seem to get meatier with it for sure. That shit says beef? Oh God. Chris, they're all the same. Nigga, what? When did I say anything like that? Like India. Yeah, bro, because they border each other. Sri Lankan and Indian food seem relatively similar. It said they use Gorhambi roti as the first ingredient to that. I just had a feeling like, man, the food must be pretty similar. That's all I was thinking. It's a crazy world, man. Mondonguito alla italiana. Whoa. In Peru? Hell yeah, man. Those are actually the lyrics. Nah, bro. That's actually how you sing the song, nigga. I'm not racist. It's gonna be the Indian Peruvian. I beast moded. If man, the freak ass should have won. If we're getting down to it, freak my ass instead of rend my scav. If we're being real about things. All right, take me to the real shit. Oh, it's over. I don't know. France, but it says chorizo. They don't eat food in France. This is quiche as fuck. But it says often served as a tapa. What the heck? They don't do that in France. We could be down south for real. Or we could be in Spain. Is there a flag? There's a rose. Arroz. Rice. I'd assume, given the Frenchness, we're probably in Spain. Huge. Prestige. Plantanos. Often served with pickles. Man, wait, they spell pickles all crazy style. Y'all see P-I-K-L-I-Z. I don't know about that one. Pickles. A tangy and spicy pickled vegetable relish. Pickles. The way that's spelled, my brain is like, oh yeah, y'all get a little Serbian with it. But this is definitely, I don't think they even know what a plantain is in Serbia. I've never been to Serbia. So. Genuinely no clue, but like maybe they be doing this in Jamaica or the Bahamas. But this don't feel Jamaican. Vegetables. No, that's crazy. Bahama me. Griot? Dominican Republic me? What borders the Dominican Republic to the northwest? Or is that the west? Where's Cuba at? Puerto Rico's not a country. It's a city. Oh, Haiti. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn. I'm a fool. Overripe plantains, palm oil, chili pepper, salt, sugar. Yeah, I'm sure. I have no fucking clue. I feel like this could be anywhere. Maybe I'm stupid and overthinking this. My brain instantly thought Africa because that's what it does every time I see plantains. But nah, this probably ain't no damn Africa. This is South America. Nah. Maybe I did fall off. I just don't know food. It says tantalizing. Tantalizing my tongue. Jehovah overdo. Take me to church. Take me to fucking cold. Okay. Take me to... Where the hell you gonna take me? Take me up to Cuba for a sec. That's the... I knew it was African! It's not Nigeria. Hey, any Nigerians in the chat? Y'all ever eat Doro Ikere? I can't say I have. All the plantain I ate was like just fried on top of some rice and shit. Oh, it's Yoruba. I'm an Igbo man. Fake Nigerian. Here's the thing, man. You see how high above the average I am? Right? That's like saying, hey, what part of Brazil you live in, Luisto? You're Brazilian, right? Or is that a different nigga? Where do you live? What's your address? Sorry. You are? Brazil, a pretty big country, right? It's parts of Brazil that are mad like Nigerian. It's hella Asian parts in Brazil, right? Y'all got Germans out there too. You eat the same shit as all of them all the time? Nigeria is one of the most diverse places in the world and the biggest the most populated country in Africa. An already intensely populated continent, you know. A lot goes down in Niger. Y'all know their national language is English. You know, it's a thinker right there. Did I thank you for the 17 months, Christian? Thank you. I would have thought French. It's not that French out there in the grand scheme of things. That's more Cameroon. Crazy Brazilian burger spot, Nigga Burger, in Rio de Janeiro. It's cold how things get down. Is Lacerator. We could play Lacerator again at some point. The thumping monster. Did y'all hear the thumping or am I tripping? She got mad thumpy, right? Or maybe my time has come. This is what happens when you turn 27. No, sir. Come here. Cutie Cinderella. It's okay to hang with racists because I think they're funny. That's what QT Cinderella be like. And Vanilla Mace be like, mm-hmm. Man, y'all seen them clips going around? Shit is crazy. And Katie B. Shiesty be like, nah, nigga, on phone now. I love homophobes. What's the lore? QT Cinderella was on a stream with Vanilla Mace and some other person and was brought. I don't know the whole story, but I know that racists and homophobes and shit came up and how QT surrounds herself with a few. And she was like, I think it's okay because I'm not racist and homophobic. So what's the problem? And Vanilla Mace was just sitting there like, yeah, period. Like she ain't ever combat it or nothing. And then Katie B is still chill. Yeah, the white girl who wears a shiesty as a meme is definitely chill, Kenzie. And then what was I saying? The brain. Yeah, she said be nice to them and shit. And then when people brought up that people were like posting the VOD because she scrubbed the VOD from everything right away. And then someone brought it up in QT's stream and she was like, mods, if you could get their information so we could send them a cease and desist because you can't be doing that. You cannot upload my things. Queso is so damn big. And then someone in chat said, sounds like a waste of money. And she said, it's not that big of a deal to me. It's not that much money. I don't mind spending $500 to prove a point. In better streaming news, y'all see Speed bought I'm Kinda Homeless Mom a house. What a world, man. That nigga used to be like just a dumbass, badass little kid. Things are cool now. the way they started that stream when the kid popped on with a shotgun in his mouth. Insane bit to pull in front of like multiple 100,000 people. But you could see the fear in Speed's eyes. Like, he thought it was all over. You didn't see that? Nah, bro. It was the kid who said why you laughing, Speed? Y'all know that was a Mexican? A Mexican dude saying all that nigga back then. But yeah, he started it with a shotgun in his mouth. First time watching you drunk, and man, what an intro. What did I do? Welcome to stream. Hold on, my cat is scratching at my door. Look at this guy for a sec. Look at this guy instead, he's funnier. Hold on. You're going away. No. Don't meow. Sorry. My cats have been fighting a ton. I don't really know what the correct protocol for that is. Do I just start placing bets? Or what's the maneuver? Are you sure they're not playing? I mean, it could be playing, but it's aggressive as hell. They def are just playing. They don't like each other. Well, Sock doesn't like him. So, do you want to go to the vet recently? Nah, they got vet appointments early next month. We'll see. We'll see. Sock hates going to the vet. She hides behind the vet's computer and starts like hissing and scratching at anyone that comes near each other. Or comes near her. Not comes near. What the fuck am I saying? What happened to me? Olimar loves the vet. He loves the attention. He's terrified of movement, but if you approach him slowly enough and he's like in the mood, he'll just be like, yo, scratch my belly, nigga. Right? The night we got Olimar, they stuck stuff up his butt. They were checking for herpes. Crazy how they do that. Can I scratch your belly? Probably not. That tickle. Ah, no. the vet, man. Damn, bro. Imagine a bunch of super advanced species putting you on a table and touching your butt. I mean, that happens with humans. Man, when you get your sports physical and shit, they be squeezing your ball sack to see if it inflates when you cough. That's pretty bizarre. Doctors are an advanced super species. I mean, humans are the most advanced species out here, right? So it don't. Who else gonna get more advanced than us? Octopi? Have you seen praying mantis? Praying mantis are stupid as fuck, bro. They fuck each other and then rip each other's heads off. Well, the women get fucked and then they rip off the dude's head and then eat it. You beat Pokemon today? Hell yeah, I haven't yet. That's cool. You wouldn't want a bad bitch ripping your head off? No. Especially not after I come. Like, I'm trying to chill. We can probably smoke a cigarette or something. Don't rip my fucking head off. Right? Why don't we, like, drink some water? Nah, that's not even post-nut clarity. Oh, maybe it is. It's the post-nut clarity for the women of the mantis world. They'll be like, damn, this nigga ugly low-key. Okay. What's good, Morgoth? Is it bad that post-nut clarity makes me hate the girl for 2 minutes and wish they were gone? Yeah, probably. I get that low-key. I've never had post-nut clarity like that for real. I come and I'm like, nice. W jizz. Post-nut clarity make me feel like I'm a perv. Dude. Oh, you feel like a loser? But you come dumb or something? Why? That's... How do you... In what way do you nut that makes you feel like a loser? Bro, did you see that? Yeah, no, I can't say I have that feeling. Lingering shame around sex. Fair. I've never been to that point, but there was a time I had someone come over and after we had sex, I just wanted to relax and she was non-stop talking. I wanted like 5 minutes to recuperate and she just wouldn't stop talking. I know this makes me sound like a dick, but she was just being a lot in that moment. What'd you do, man? This sounds like a confession. She was just being a lot. Like, that's crazy. You could have just said, yo, she's still alive. She made me do it. Bae, you so sexy. Shut the fuck up. Perfect Neighbor had you in tears. Understandable. It's a brutal one. That's a sad one for sure. Caden, did I thank you for the gifted already? I got the memory of... Caden, thank you for the gifted. First one on the weekly gifter list. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you could have gone mantis mode and let her rip your head off. That would have worked. You reminded me of Hammy. She reminded me of Hammy from Over the Hedge. Oh, fucked a squirrel. Cold. That's what's up. This jit cracks squirrels. This jit cracks birds. That's a crazy thing to say about your partner. I don't think it was partner. On phone number. Nah, you don't know the this jit cracks birds picture? I don't even understand the context. I don't know. I mean sex partner. My sex partner. That's called... Had to teach my partner what jit means. What you mean had to? When you Google this jit, it fills it in with cracks birds. No, it does. That's nuts. This is the picture. This is the bitches lay 4 eggs. I like the t-shirt. This jit cracks birds. This shit got layers to it. Cause it's the insert cheesy bread shirt on the this jit cracks birds thing. Who decided to make that picture? I don't know. I wasn't there. Oh, good thing my eye is twitching. Man, where are we? What does that even mean? This jit cracks birds. Dude, why is my eye twitching so much? Is it over? My eyelid just keeps going. Bow, 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 bow. That's quite unpleasant. Is that overtired? This might be up there with 6'7". In what context? It's not noticeable? Huge. Your head a bird and the headache a jit. This jit cracks birds. I shouldn't have pointed at myself. That feels like a bad thing to do. Funniest memory I have working with a coworker or working at a job. Oh man. I think it's impossible to think up funniest X, Y, and Z on the spot. I can never do that. I don't know. It was definitely some moments, man. But like, all of them require build-up, you know? All of them require, like, there's intricacies to friendships and coworker jokes that there's pre-foreplay, not foreplay. There's lore. They're inside jokes and shit. Yeah, foreplay. Yeah, having foreplay with your coworkers. You smoking in the back of Papa John's and my retired stoner manager is casually talking to me about how good old weed used to be. See, that shit ain't that funny. That's the thing. Cause there's context. We gotta know the build-up. We don't know the foreplay. We don't know the person. A girl fell off her bed while I was working with an electrician. Damn. Was it like a bunk bed or some high up shit, or did she just drop like 2 feet? 'Cause 2 feet's chill shit. Loft, bunk bed, that could be up a ladder. Damn. My old roommate, I've told this story. He said him and this one girl were hooking up back in the dorms in college, and they were on a loft bed, and she was saying like harder, deeper type shit. So he was like trying to go beast mode. And when they switched positions, she fell off the bed and broke her wrist. And then she was off the swim team for a while. So can't be doing all that. Game's gone, yeah. Hashtag too hard. His shit stunk. Huh? I pushed my brother off of one of those. He broke his shit. His shit stunk. Oh, the cast. Damn. I've been thinking about water beds. Just like, is it actually comfy to sleep on that? Nah, it sucks to be on those. My homegirl back in high school had a water bed, and it was the worst thing to be on ever. Especially if it's not super watered. And it feels weird. I don't know. I feel dirty on that. Fucking on that shit sucks. I don't think I've fucked on a waterbed, but I can't imagine that being a vibe. Does it make you wet? No. Do you know what a waterbed is? My mom had a waterbed and it burst in the middle of the night and she didn't realize and woke up with pneumonia. God damn. That's nuts. Could have drowned her and shit. Okay. This shit cracks birds. You're in missionary taking the strokes. Why the fuck would he post that? While the zoom in, he goes in for a kiss at the end. You could tell. That's the third decision, yeah. Oh, they're in the comments getting crazy. You're deep in the bussy, giving slow la back shots. Oh man. Damn, his bald spot was kicking back then. What you saying, Trent? Case. Oh, is this a porcupine or whatever the fuck making sounds? Let's go.
Goodness. Is that soft?
I think he's ugly as shit.
Oh, you're so mad.
I don't like the ones
What's
that
the matter?
moan.
I can't. I just no.
You're not even eating nothing, dumbass.
I love you.
Hell the fuck nah. It cuts to the men kissing porcupine section. Get that thing out your mouth, bro. The turtles fucking the dudes. Watch the turtles fucking the dudes make funny noises. Oh! I know the videos you're talking about. Everyone's seen turtle sex. We all know about turtle sex. We've all been there. Should I take a dab? What? That's a classic video, the turtle sex. It was a Mario Party song, right? Y'all weren't there. Why does no one put the song titles in their shit anymore? Last thing my uncle was on. Nah, this is weak. My uncle shook his ass way better than this. Nigga sent me something from the Comedy Bureau. Oh, y'all seen what the White House Twitter account been on? Where is it? Did I get punked? Nah, they tweet so fucking much. Oh, so Homeland Security dropped this one on us. Destroy the flood, join ice.gov. That's Halo. This is from the real Homeland Security Twitter account. Where's the... And the White House tweeted, "Power to the players." Man, this intern gotta get... Oh, man. It's a crazy world. People voted for him? Man, Trump ain't tweet this shit. This is some like 23-year-old running the White House account. Yeah, that's where we're at. Historic peace between Thailand and Cambodia. They think Trump like made it happen. The work of the president of peace? They're calling Trump the president of peace? Wow. Just found a stray kitten in the Dispo parking lot. Any name suggestions for her? I'll bring her to the vet to see if she's chipped and shit. But I don't got names. I'm not very good at names. Jeremy Frimpong, yeah. Yeah, he's been blowing up people in boats. In fishing boats. Saying like, nah, they had so many drugs, bro, trust. Name it Keith. Name it Cushy Cushy Weed. Name it Ganja Fucker. Oh. Did y'all hear or see that TikTok that apparently if you have your cat or dog microchipped, you have to pay a subscription for the people to give the information to the adoption center? No. I don't think that's true, truth be told. It sounds like you got the TikTok for you page of somebody's girlfriend. I don't know how else to explain it. What does microchipping your pet do? If it gets lost, you can bring it to the vet and they scan that shit. And then they can figure out whose pet it is. Yeah, it's like a pet ID shit. No, yeah, Trent, all you do is send animal videos. That's girlfriend energy. I'm not saying it in a negative light. I think the info just can't be updated. Word. I ain't never been a vet. Cheers. You have to contact the manufacturer. You don't pay unless they get lost? They be getting lost often enough for you to have to pay like that? Your cat never been outside since you got her? We've been bringing Sock outside. And she's like... she's chill. We just gotta carry her while she's out there. You know? She'll run away given the opportunity. We're not bringing all of our big stupid ass outside. Why? Because we used to have a deck Sock could chill on back in Minneapolis. And she really liked just laying out there in the sun. And now she can't do that. She a house cat, gang, and she like 5 pounds. Yeah, but she likes to bask in the sun. And we sit out there with her. We just hold her outside and let her bathe in the sun. Oh, I thought you were hating on me. I was about to fist fight you. Think they were talking to me? Yeah, they probably were. My cat must be overweight. I got a cat pushing 17 pounds probably. Is anyone getting that new Xbox handheld gaming device? The Xbox Rogue Ally box. Oh yeah, Silksong is exclusive to you. Or to you. Dude, I'm to it. Only you get it. Ain't this shit like $1,000? Something like that. They're saying not as polished as Steam Deck, but it could get there. For $999, man. And they're saying it's Chineke me. Well, gaming's cooked. Hang it up. Let's all play Marvel Rivals. China game mayo. Does anyone in chat really be playing Rivals like that still? What's going on with Xbox? Anything is an Xbox. Your microwave is an Xbox. Your auntie is an Xbox. I don't know what they're doing. They're trying to like dissolve Xbox as a console, it seems, and make it just like compatible with everything. I don't really know what they're doing. But now that Halo's going to PlayStation, they're saying the console wars are over. It's not a console, it's a concept. Yeah. They sort of, I don't know, they sort of just didn't do enough. Thank you, President Trump. Why we blaming Trump? The fuck Trump got to do with Xbox? The fuck Xbox got to do with like your life? That's the thing. What game is this song from? This is, oh, fucking brick. I accidentally went back. And I have no clue. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Shh. No. Yeah, what is this from? This is Kirby Air Ride. This is the victory screen in Kirby Air Ride. Right? Mario and Sonic? Oh, you might be right. You are right. This is the victory screen in Mario and Sonic when you win in like 100 meters. They'll be like, new record! And then this will play. Yeah, you're right. Is Kirby this year or next? Dude, I'll do you one better. Next month. I think that could... I don't think it has a chance at the Game Awards, but that could rival Game of the Year for me, personally. Just because I love that. I love that shit. When's Air Ride coming out? I think like late November. November 20th. Yeah. Looks really cool. Looks like a good game. It's not Donkey Kong. Silk Song I like more than Donkey Kong, personally. I don't really know my top 3. I know Silk Song and Donkey Kong are up there. The third spot could be Expedition. Or it could be like... What else came out? Split Fiction is better than Donkey Kong? I like Split Fiction, but I don't think I gave it enough to really... Oct wasn't feeling it. And I ain't gonna play that with none of the homies. They play League of Legends, you know? 33 or Clover Pit. Clover Pit's not a deep cup. That's a good one. Leftley, whoa! What the fuck is up, Raiders? Everyone take a hit or sip of shit for Leftley one time. Cheers. How was the stream? Hope y'all were having a good one. What were y'all up to? We just been chilling. We're talking about what our favorite video game of the year has been. What was y'all favorite video game of the year? Raiders. Turn back now, Raiders. Be weary. Them niggas scared to talk. I get it. I have an intimidating presence. Right? Borderlands 4. Was it good like that? I really haven't heard much about Borderlands 4. Little Nightmares 3? Cool choice. I never played it because number 2 wasn't really my cup of tea. But I respect it. I respect it. You're having so much fun on BF6. I didn't expect to like Deltarune. I thought it was gonna be too meepy chungus for me. I enjoyed what I played of Deltarune, truth be told. Counter-Strike Warzone? That's your game of the year? Nah, but game that came out this year. Y'all got new games in Europe too. Right? You been in a retro game arc? Fair. What retro games you been on? That was me at the beginning of this year. But I fell off it. Once the Switch 2 started popping and shit. Warzone is the closest rage-inducing game to FIFA. It's crazy. It wasn't even 24 hours ago. You said FIFA is the best game of all time. I don't think that speaks to like you as much as it speaks to like the state of FIFA as a game. You played the new Pokemon. It was low-key not that good. I've enjoyed what I've played. I don't think it's the best game ever. I don't think it's in my top 5 games of the year for sure. But it's really good. I enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it. Alright. I don't play more because I spend so many times in stream. And also, I will do it also. Hell yeah. What part of Europe are you from? Battle system was cool. Other than that, nah, not for me. Fair. I started enjoying the story more the deeper I got in it. Now I'm from Germany. Now. Du bist ein Krankenwagen. I don't know German. I was just throwing out what I know. You know. You're on thin ice, buddy. You can't be German around here. Half year. I don't know too. Cold. Wait. So you're not originally German. You're new age German. Where were you from originally? Dab checkpoint? We just took. I'll take another dab. Niggas think I'm scared. That's the crazy part. Going to Spain next very soon. Word. Cold, cold, cold. I was in Spain 2 years ago. I was in Alcoy and then I went to Valencia. Good times, good times. We don't like the old Germans, gang. I ain't never said you did. Are you German too? Damn. Hella Germans coming through from the raid. Oh, you're Mexican? Oh. Oh. 14th century German be sick though. Sandy Cheeks German. No, the fuck she's not. Cheers. Texan isn't diet German. I'd say Bostonian is. I know they want you to believe Italian, but spiritually. I'm talking on a deeper level. Texans are like the... I don't know if there's a European equivalent. Where I am, I could talk with others from almost whole Europe. What you mean by that? Oh, my thingy popped! You made me pop my thingy off. It's a bitch to get this back on, bro. Alright. I can handle it. Oh, but it's all warm now because I took that dab on white, on hot mode. And this shit is so flimsy willy-nilly. Y'all are gonna have to give me a sec. Come on. Come on. Ow. It burns? I handled that low key. It's never happened to you during use? I'm fortunate. It burns? Yeah, that thing, it gets hot. You don't know. People don't know these things. So fucking happy. Brendan Rodgers resigned the Celtic banter. Years start now. Huh? Oh, resigned. The Celtic banter years start now. Oh, I read that wrong. Word. I gotta tap in to the Scottish Premiership. I want to see what y'all really get into. You know. UCL filler. You just learned about weed psychosis? Yeah, that can happen. It's not like a common thing. But it is a risk, you know. There's risks with everything we do in life, man. That's just sort of how it is. Yeah, weed psychosis is better than the Portuguese. Sorry, I know you were having a different conversation. I was thinking we could play a video game tonight. I wasn't thinking about playing more Silent Hill F, if I'm being honest. It just feels like but the game. Steal soul? We could steal somebody's soul. That game looked boring as fuck. It was, for real. Do I like horrors? Yeah, but most horror games this year haven't been great. We did not Dark Deception this October. True. We could deceive the darkness, maybe. Ball Pit? I'm like almost done with Ball Pit. I'm in the process of 100%ing it. I don't know if that's the streamiest game. That's brain slop. That's put on a YouTube video and play it slop. That's stare at the screen like slop. You know? It's a good game though. Dead or alive? I'm alive right now. But I don't know about you. Yeah, we finished China. They're done. Over, you know. That was fun though. I'm excited for number 2. They said they putting Ludwig in it. Huh? What you mean by that? 94% positive reviews in our language. Our language. Is this their only game? Where'd they get the money? Where'd they get the money? Nah, they have one other game. Nah. What game is this? They featured a different game from a different... Oh, it's unavailable in our country. Do I like Z Zone? I don't know about Z Zone. Is that Zenless Zone Zero? Is that what you talk about? Project Zomboid is a little too like wordy for me. That's walk around and read things the game. No, not read things. Walk around and look at menus that have way too many things going on and learn buttons that are way too confusing and do too many things. It's overwhelming, is what I'm getting at. Man, look at this shit. This is just for the car. Vehicle mechanics. What the fuck? It's a whole zombie game. You love Zomboid? It just feels like homework in my heart. It's way too many things to think about. I don't mind thinking about things when I play a game. Everyone's different. Everyone pees from a different cup. You have to read books and watch TV to make your character not stupid. That's sick. You can get smarter from watching TV. It's just like real life. When you watch 100 girlfriends that really love you. Or like all your flirts in Russian. Shit like that. Y'all get it. Everyone shits from a different butt. Talk to him. This thing too tight. I gotta break her apart. This jit cracks birds. Factorial. I never tried Factorial, but I did play Satisfactory for a bit. It was a good time. What's Arc Raiders about? Let me watch this trailer. Because, like, I hear the way people talk about it, they're like, ooh, yes. It reminds me of the hype that Helldivers had around it when it first came out. Tarkov? Is there any actual gameplay? Did they not do a gameplay? Give me the trailer with gameplay. General cinematic. Not actual gameplay.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
The video game. You know. Damn, 5 of my friends want this? I mean, fair. I just...
The kids, you know.
The kids.
Ducks for them, deals for me. Let's go.
I got this. Hey, Raider, you looking to blow stuff up? Time to shine. Going any day now. Get that flame working! Oh, look out! Come on, clock stick.
This is like a PvPvE VP. Is it one of them?
Sorry, kids.
What the fuck? Oh, there's game. Wow. It's probably gameplay. Server Slam. Server Slam. The sound design carries the game. How the fuck can sound design carry a multiplayer extraction shooter? There's no way the sounds are that good, right? I just don't see how that works. It's really fun. That's why it's getting so many good reviews. I just wish they showed more in their own shit. But it comes out in 2 days. $40. I mean, fair. I thought we lived in the age where multiplayer games were free, especially ones with in-app purchases. Times change. What can we say? Sound design in PoE is really good. BF6? I think people have been saying BF6 is fun. I've heard sniping is a good time, which is cool. I've seen people like really popping off, which is surprising. I thought popping off in shooting games with a sniper was for like Call of Duty. Call me crazy, call me butt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brazil. I'm gonna wait until Black Ops 7 to spend $70 on a game I'm gonna play twice. That's how I get down. I think it'll be fun. Truth, Nuke. Truke. Hold on, let me go pee, and then we're gonna watch Pizza Steve go to the Minnesota State Fair and eat like deep fried people. One sec. Grab the liquid cigarette. Pinkies up. What are we doing? Oh! Pizza Steve went to Minnesota. That is where my parents conceived me. And birthed me.
In this video, we've come to the USA's biggest state fair, and I've paired up with the bizarre food legend himself, Andrew Zimmern. The goal today...
Y'all know Andrew Zimmern? You ever look at Footbin and realize you're in your 20s? Nah. But I was thinking about earlier how I'm closer to 40 than I am to 18. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. That's not what I was thinking about. That's not how numbers work. I'd have to be over 30. No, I'd have to be over 28. I was just thinking, I'm 13 years away from 40. Yeah, I was thinking about some bullshit earlier. Dark. That's rage bait. I'm gonna start calling anything I don't like rage bait because
take on this fair's most daring, freaky food creation.
Will we discover a new state fair food classic?
Or will these state fair foods be a complete disaster? Let's head to our first of 5 locations to find out.
Damn.
Andrew.
Yes.
First question. When people call you Zimmerman, do you just go with it or do you correct them?
I just go with it. You have to. I mean, if your name is Zimmern, you're going to get called everything in the book.
Each year, you come to this state fair.
For 34 years.
So when you come here, are you more on the lookout for your classics, your favorite foods from the past?
I know
or
about that.
Are you more into trying to see what's new, what's being innovated for that next year?
All three, because the OG Hall of Famers are my favorites, have to have them for myself. New classics are things that have been popular for enough years. I look forward to them. The joy is when you find a brand new item, and that's the thrill of the hunt.
Right now we're at Union Hmong Kitchen, and we're about to bite into the pork shrimp toast.
So basically what it is you make like a dumpling mix, like a shumai mix.
Shit.
And you put it right
That's
on top
old boy.
of Texas
He's
toast.
on
You put the
YouTube
whole
too.
thing in the deep fry, and then we made a sauce, which is like a chili sauce with honey in it, and then we also threw some apricots in it to give it that fruitiness. So we have the shrimp toast. It's all spread out right on the Texas toast, ready to go. So he's loading it up right now, and we want to have it all
you
facing
fry
down.
it?
That's really, really important because you want that perfect toast on both sides.
So then he's gonna put another basket on top so we don't get any floaties, and that heads down into the oil. Oh,
Literally 1 minute.
in what ways is this inspired by Hmong ingredients or Hmong cooking?
So the base to the mix has a lot of Hmong aromatics in it. Lemongrass, ginger, garlic, shallots, all of that, where we use to make our Hmong sausage. We actually grew up eating a version of this, a really janky version of it.
I used to break dance and jerk with my Hmong and Russian homeboys back in middle school.
And there you can see that pork and shrimp almost at paste.
She's gonna slice it right in half here, and we're gonna put some skewers on it.
Shit
She
was
hits
sick.
it with a little bit of cilantro, and then we throw in a little apricot jelly sauce. And that's how we make our shrimp toast with apricot jelly sauce.
Fun fact
jerk
about
with
Ye
my
Vang. Ye
Hmong
Vang was
boy.
actually on Iron Chef on Netflix. He narrowly
Yeah.
lost. If there was just one or two more judges that would have voted in his favor, maybe he could have pulled a
Fuck,
win.
nigga.
But yeah, did you see that one?
I judged it. What do you mean, did I see that one? When I saw Yia on a show like that, and he cooked Hmong food all the way through, and everyone was reacting, I realized we have now surpassed that moment where Hmong food is not some hidden little secret. It's a legitimate food style that we can now talk about as food globalists.
And right here, we have Hmong food on a stick.
The
When you
fuck?
look at this feeling,
That's a
when
crazy
you look
way
at
to
this food, what kind of
talk
feelings
about
does it give you?
things,
The
man.
shrimp toast looks proper. I like the way they did an apricot hot sauce, something sweet,
He called
something
himself
hot.
a
So
food
I'm cautiously
globalist.
optimistic as I am with everything. I can't wait to dig in.
Okay. It almost tastes like a porky pate. Obviously, the sauce is very sweet. It's spicy.
Could be more spicy.
This is interesting because it's all these
You don't
familiar
like
Hmong and Southeast Asian flavors just kind of spread out on a piece of Texas toast. So when I look at something like this, I'm expecting a garlic bread or a garlic toast, but the flavors are completely different.
I sort of want a little more filling spread in there, but this is clever. I mean, it's fried, it's greasy, it's crunchy. This is solidly in my top 10 of best new foods this year.
And so do you rank the top new foods every year?
Every single year.
Oh man, that's harsh. I just try to say vaguely nice things about all of them. So that's the food. I have a
How
couple more
much
questions I wanted to
shit
ask
you
you.
eat
How do you
here
handle
every year?
describing foods that don't speak to you?
If you cook this and I didn't like this, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you have such a great delivery. You have piercing blue eyes. I love the bandana. Gosh, it's great hanging out with you. I want to tell people the things that I like rather than the things to avoid. Although if you're lucky, by the end of the day, I'll tell you the two things I tried yesterday that were just complete horseshit.
How many days of fair are there?
Oh, wow. All right. So that's how you correct credibility, because otherwise,
few.
you're just a
I'm not really
one-trick
sure.
pony saying everything is good.
Two more questions. Sticking with the Asian theme, if you could only eat one type of
Asian
Asian
theme.
food for the rest of your life, which would it be?
I mean, I think you know this already. I'm obsessed
It's at
with
least like
Chinese
2
food.
weeks,
I mean,
I'm pretty
beyond
sure.
obsessed.
Or a
Last
week
question.
and a
You've
half.
been to
Something.
many Asian countries. Which is an ingredient that you won't mess with?
Wow. That part of the world, the answer is nothing.
Well, hold on. I got to.
However,
all right.
people always tell me, well, you don't like durian. It's like, yeah, but I've eaten it like 20 times. I just ate it 2 days ago. I just don't care for it.
Brilliant. Andrew Zimmerman. On to
Durian
the next
tastes
food.
like Bart stink. Not in a bad way though.
Andrew, welcome to Giggles Campfire Grill. Before we try this, I have a couple more questions for you. The Minnesota State Fair, it's the biggest state fair according to attendance per day. But there's a lot of state fairs out there. I'm wondering which other state fairs you've been to and which ones you like.
I like California, Texas, New York, Wisconsin, Iowa. I love the Minnesota State Fair. This is the best cultural event of its kind in the world.
I'm with you. This is a great state fair, great food, so many
Hey,
vendors,
George
and
Zimmerman-
new
no.
items like this. This is the Timber Twist.
What's
This is
his
a
name?
savory mixture of
Andrew
Italian
Zimmerman said
sausage,
it.
mozzarella, cream cheese, and barbecue
must be
rub,
true.
piped into 3 large manicotti shells, then wrapped in bacon. Served with a side of Giggle's signature
I got
barbecue
the
sauce.
Zimmers
Boom,
confused.
I'm here with Giggles.
Nah,
Giggles, are you ready?
I am upset.
Right here we have a mixing vessel, and he starts with a little bit of
That's
seasoning.
on me.
This is zesty Italian sausage and mozzarella cheese and cream cheese.
And then we give all of those ingredients a
Well,
little bit
there-
of a
nigga,
mix. From here,
I
we
got
have
him-
the
I
manicotti
got the
shells,
names
and actually
confused.
that mixture is going to be stuffed directly
That wasn't
inside.
a bit.
Finally, once the shell is completely stuffed, he wraps the entire manicotti shell with a strip of bacon.
We're gonna bring this up to the smoker.
Let's move to the smoker.
Next, the twisters are loaded into the smoker until all the trays are full. After some time, they get hit with a little bit of barbecue sauce before going back in the smoker again.
That's not my thing. Get that bacon
When
off
finished,
that
each
pasta.
boat is loaded with 3 pieces and brushed with more barbecue glaze.
Is this Midwestern food? Is this, barbecue? There's manicotti, maybe it's Italian.
None of it. This is glorious, fun state fair food. It's not meant to be gourmet. The minute you hear the cream cheese in there, piped into manicotti, wrapped in bacon, put in a smoker, put in a taco,
Man,
wrapped in pizza,
put this
deep fried
dick-
in pancake batter. I mean, you get where I'm going with this.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a dip. Let's give it a shot. I like that.
I have a confession to make. I'm not a big bacon fan.
Oh,
I eat it, but it's a very strong flavor for me.
the combination of bacon with the barbecue, it is very strong. It's a tang that kind of stays in the back of your throat. That said, I love the texture of that big fat round noodle as you bite through it. And then it's just a thick piece of sausage inside.
And it holds together well. There's no stick, there's no toothpicks. We're just eating this by hand.
That wouldn't
This is
even
well
crack my
thought
top
out
5.
food.
When I
That
come to
wouldn't
fairs
even crack
sometimes, I'm
birds.
brokenhearted when I see somebody just walking around with a god dang bucket of fries. Because there is so much food to be explored. Do you have any feelings for people who just come to a fair and settle for fries and a Coke?
The way you said it, no. When I'm here tomorrow with my kid, will we get fries along with the 27 other things we're gonna eat? Yes, they are some of the best
the
fries you'll
fries
ever
are
eat.
good.
And so I don't denigrate the fry. I think the people who are eating only fries, I will tell them to their face, I think you're missing out.
On to our next food.
That's the like OG
We've come to our
Culver's,
third
right?
location, right behind us, the Blue
No,
Barn.
that's
In a
like
moment, we're going to
Blue
jump into this. But first,
Balls
I've got some
or
questions.
something.
Question 1. I rehearsed this whole morning. Hold on. Why do you think people are more daring in their fair food creations than
I
they
feel
would
like
be at a
his
restaurant
scripts
or
are
anywhere
written
else?
by
It's the nature of the
ChatGPT at
customer.
this
People
point.
come here, they're actually seeking out wild and crazy and unusual combinations. To be the first person to say, I had deep fried pickles seasoned with ghost pepper powder and I ate it. If you do that in a restaurant, someone may eat one, but that's it, you're done.
If you're coming to the fair, you should do something a little wild, and you should push your culinary limits. For example, with a food like this right here, the sweet squeaker. Boom, I'm in the kitchen
What
of
the
Blue
fuck?
Barn with
Sweet
Stephanie.
squeaker?
Stephanie, tell me about the sweet squeakers.
So we got white cheddar cheese
You look
curd,
like a sweet
deep fried,
squeaker.
and then tossed in a little bit of cinnamon sugar. So you kind of got that mini donut vibe, which is an homage to another state fair item. And then lemon, homemade whipped cream, a little bit of homemade berry jam, and a little lemon zest to finish.
Chef Joseph, take it away.
All right, so we've got our white cheddar cheese curd cut into cubes, and then we batter it with a funnel cake batter. IQF it, individually cooked frozen. Now before it goes into our broaster, to keep it all from
IQF.
sticking, this is gonna get tossed in cornstarch. And then it goes into a
This don't
broaster.
start
A
with
broaster
Q.
is a pressurized fryer. Essentially, it can cook all the juices in rather than a typical fryer cooking all the flavor and everything out.
Each broaster is pre-programmed for exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds to guarantee the perfect result every single time.
Can you tell me how this recipe came to be? What was the inspiration?
We're looking for something that's shareable, that got mass appeal. We serve a lot of people here at the stand. And we're looking for cheese cells, potato
Show me the
cells,
sweet
and
squeaker.
bacon cells. So if we can hit one of those three
Bacon
groups,
cells.
we're getting closer to success.
After they're ready, he adds a little more cinnamon and sugar and gives
There's
them
a
all a
bit
toss.
there.
There's our
Bacon
portion
itself.
of 7
We could work
ounces.
it
We
out.
make fresh whipped cream with fresh lemon essence. We make
That is
fresh
not whipped
pickleberry
cream.
sauce. And this is fresh grated lemon zest. And that's how we make our sweet squeakers at Blue Barn.
I know you love cheese curds, especially from the Mouthtrap. I've been there myself. I get a bucket every time. I take it home, and then I regret
What
it
the
eventually.
fuck?
How do you feel about cheese curds dressed up as a dessert?
Well, salty and sweet, right? The more contrast there are in food, the better the dish is. I'm
Hell
really
nah,
optimistic
bro.
about this. Technically, it should work.
Let's go for it. What? Okay, it tastes like French toast on the outside. It's sweet, it's crumbly. The cheese is so melty on the inside too. It's not like a typical state fair cheese curd.
It's less salty. I would want big
Wait,
flaky
is
Malden
sweet
salt
cheese
just to
curds?
get
I
that
never really
contrast in there.
followed
That doesn't
that
mean
through.
this isn't good. This is like hot cheesecake mixed with cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh, yeah.
And I like it.
Okay, while we're here, I want to ask you what your approach is to reviewing food. There are young food reviewers out there making their vertical videos, filming it in public, although they're too shy to speak, so they go home to do the voiceover. Give them some advice.
I personally approach things with, is it good? Do I want to take a second bite. Then I start breaking it down. One of my great mentors in food, Thomas Keller, said it's all about the flavor. Then you have price, convenience, circumstances of your life. If I see one more review in a restaurant that no one can get into, I'm like, what's the fucking point? Are you just flexing? Look at me. I ate at Carbone's 3 times in a week. But all those influencers who were in there saying, look at me eating, and Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson are on a date right behind me. It's clickbait journalism. Now, do I watch that? Every fucking night. Because you know something?
What the hell is he
it
talking
works,
about?
but I do think, at its core, does it taste good?
Yeah, so I usually just start with is it
Nigga,
savory
you sound
or
more
sweet.
like.
Then you can go crunchy or squishy after that. So either way, Andrew, we have gone through 3 foods so far out of 5. How do you feel about 2025 compared to some past years? Are we doing good?
Yes.
For me, I think this is a great start. I'm excited. I've enjoyed what we've seen so far, but we have a lot more to see, so let's keep moving.
His energy is off in this one.
All right, folks, we have come to location 4. Behind me, coasters, and in my hand, the Uncrusta Burger. I guess what makes it stand out is Uncrustables, which is essentially a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that has been fried in order to make a bun. So you're eating kind of 3 sandwiches in one. All right, guys, we are in the Coasters kitchen. I am with Nate, and he's gonna walk me through this recipe. Let's get to it.
All right, so first we just start with our 4-ounce burger patties, slap those down. Then we just have a little seasoning that we've been using since we opened. Nothing special, it's just a Montreal, but it kind of gives our burger our Coasters taste.
Nate, to the Uncrusted Burger, how did the idea for this food come about?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich or Uncrustables, we always have them around for the employees. One night, we threw some in a deep fryer and joked about making a burger out of it. Turns out, it tastes really good.
What is the vibe so far from the general public when they see this on the menu?
How much is it?
The past 2 days, we have had nothing but good responses. People are absolutely loving it, and we couldn't be more happy. And so now we start with Uncrustable. We actually prefer these still to be frozen when we put these in. We found that the texture on the peanut butter is a little bit more creamy and a lot less runny, so we can try to minimize the mess.
So now we are back to the burger patties, giving those a little bit of a flip. Next, cheese going on
Would y'all
each
eat
burger.
this?
Hit it with a little bit of steam.
Diabetes speed run? I mean, it's not like you eat this every day. This
Burger
is a once-a-year
cheese
type of
comes
food
over
because
here
they only
with
got
our
it at the
special
state fair.
sauce.
Whoa,
Very
Ooh.
special.
A little extra on that one.
Now the burger patty and cheese going on next.
Hell
Here,
no.
3 pickles on each one. A
Weakness.
little bit of lettuce on top.
And to finish them off,
Genuine
hold them
sign
all
of
together.
weakness, I'll
There
be
we go.
honest.
And that's how we make our Uncrusted Burger.
Before we dig in, I do want to ask you a question.
Who
Are
likes
there
pierogi?
recipes out
Pierogis
there
are good.
that are sacred that shouldn't be touched? Obviously, someone here, they've taken their burger and they've done the unthinkable.
Or the Uncrustable.
That's good.
No
When I was
condiments.
younger, I thought there were sacred cows. There are no sacred
What
cows
happened to
anymore.
our
I mean,
country?
fried chicken 30 years ago could only be done one way until someone said, you know, the Japanese do karaage in Korea, and so many other countries have their fried chicken. And then there was this fried chicken tsunami, and I'm grateful for it. This may be a bridge too far, but we'll find out together.
Oh no. It's a mess. It's coming apart already. Maybe this should be an open-faced sandwich. Growing up, my dad would make breakfast sandwiches, and he would always put egg, sausage, but he always put grape jelly. And that's what this reminds me of.
Well, I love the flavor combination. So here's the issue. There's no way to fry white bread without absorbing oil. It becomes very heavy with the oil. So you can't eat a whole one. I would love to see them smaller. I would love to see make them open face, as you said, because the ratio of peanut butter and jelly to burger, and as a chef, I'm sorry, ratio is a big deal. You have 2 fried
that's
Uncrustables and a 3-ounce patty. You've got just a ton of stuff that isn't burger. This is, without a doubt, the most viral sensation at the fair. People are gonna buy them, but it's a one-shot Charlie.
That leads me to my next question. What are
One-shot
some things that people
Charlie.
do with food that make you sad?
That ain't how you
have
say
a
that
great
shit.
idea like this, but you don't sit down and really think it through. This one is so tough for me. I want it to be a hit. I want it to be loved. I want it to be all these things, and it just, it almost works, but it doesn't.
I thought it was going to be more of a disaster. In the end, I like it, but it's a bit of a mess. I've eaten half of mine. It's become nearly unrecognizable. It looks like it got into a car accident. But you know what? It's not always about being beautiful.
That's exactly right.
And not that he and I would know anything about that, we're very good looking.
My dogs will lick my beard all night long this evening.
With that said, let's head to our final destination. We have one fair.
Oh, is it almost over?
We're almost done, baby.
I'm a little heartbroken.
I know.
All right. I'll get over it.
Boom! I do that to get myself pumped up. Yeah, of course. Andrew, we have come to our final location behind me, Lumpia City. This is a Filipino food. Are you familiar with lumpia?
Yes, I am.
So how would you describe lumpia?
It's a very thin, crepe-like skin that you make. In other cultures, might be called a spring roll or an egg roll. And it's typically filled with cabbage, ground meat, vermicelli, rice noodles. And by the way, one of my favorite foods in the whole world.
Meanwhile, we have something here that's completely unrecognizable from a traditional lumpia, and that's what makes it so fun. Boom, we are in the Lumpia City kitchen right now. Right now, I am here with Alexa. Tell me about the specialty lumpia you're serving here.
So we have our pizza lumpia, which has mozzarella, pepperoni, sausage, cheese, and the pizza sauce all mixed in. And then we are doing a play off of a traditional Filipino lumpia called turon. So it's a caramelized banana, and then we take strips of French toast, we soak them in syrup, and then
Dark
a little
Fiend is
bit of
playing
ube,
Megabomb.
The lumpia, already pre-made and pre-stuffed with delicious fillings, are popped out of the freezer and into the fryer, where they hang out for about 5 minutes.
Alexa, tell me a little bit about Lumpia City.
Yes, so we specialize in fusion lumpia. Traditionally, lumpia is made with just like ground meat and vegetables, but we do a lot of fun fusion
Do you
flavors
have
just to kind of
the
introduce
ground meat
people to
vegetable
Filipino
kind
food.
When the lumpia are finished, the excess oil drips off before cutting each one in half, revealing their yummy insides.
This is the pizza lumpia, and this is our special pizza sprinkle. It has some Parmesan cheese and some herbs. This one is the ube butter banana French toast lumpia. We'll sprinkle in powdered sugar, and that's how we roll at Lumpia City.
Before we get into this, I want to talk more about Filipino food, because I know you're a big fan, and a few years ago, you actually made a prediction that Filipino food would be the new wave
16 years ago.
And so my question is, did that come to fruition or not quite yet?
It did not come to fruition. It almost did, and like so many other things, I don't blame my own prognostication skills.
No,
I blame
Halo's
COVID.
pretty big.
I think that hiccup with restaurants really was a once every 100
People love
years
that shit.
kneecapping of the restaurant industry. It hasn't really, because we haven't seen those famous Filipino chefs that you kind of need in America to sort of stand behind that food.
Let's talk about this right here. So here we have a little bit of East meets West. We have the lumpia wrapper, but the inside couldn't be more different from a typical lumpia. Should we start with savory?
I'll start wherever
don't
you
have
like.
good
I can't
sausages,
tell you
only
how many
hot
times
dogs,
I've said in the
only
last
white
week,
curry
boy, if I could
wurst.
have a pizza lumpia.
Y'all don't
wouldn't
have good
I be
hot dogs
thrilled?
in Germany?
This is a wonderful coincidence.
Every
Or
kid's
good
dream.
sausages?
Yep, let's go for it.
Wait, you're German, right?
Okay, like a pizza bite, like
A Gino's pizza roll?
yeah, like a pizza roll, but with a much more flaky, super crispy outside exterior, cheesy. It's one of those things. It's like I couldn't identify any actual pizza element, but I taste the pure
y'all love
essence of
wieners.
pizza.
It's giving me lasagna pizza roll.
I know what I
vibe.
hate.
I gotta say, it's pretty satisfying.
They have
This
enough
shit cracks
salt.
So
olives.
salty, it's like I want to
What do you
cleanse the
think?
palate with something sweet. Cheers. Ube
Germany's
and banana.
known for
What do you
its
think?
meat.
Okay, that's really f***ing good.
Yeah.
That is ripe, real banana.
It's super sweet, it's syrupy, it's crispy. It's a wonderful combination. And I gotta say, I feel bad because a lot of people are gonna go, pizza, I know pizza. I'm gonna get that one.
Get this one. If it doesn't look like this, you ordered wrong.
That brings me to my next question. Today, we have tried 5 new innovative fair foods. Of these 5, which is your absolute favorite?
The one we just had, but the ube version. It's crunchy, it's crispy, it's got great textural contrast.
Yeah,
They
I
have
do.
Actual real ripe bananas.
I'm not the
in
biggest
there. So
fan.
that to
Oct
me
is more
is that
into
little bit of
ube and
culinary. Okay,
I'll get into it
respect,
when the time is
salute,
right.
Bravo, Lumpia City. What about you?
Strong contender.
Oh,
but for me,
strong.
I like the
contender.
savories more than the sweets.
But for me, if I had to pick my
That's
absolute
always me.
favorite from today, it would be the sweet squeakers. I like that they turn cheese curds into a dessert. Andrew, thank you so much for
Losing
joining me
your
today.
mind.
It was an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Before we go, I want to know, do you have any exciting projects you're working on that we can tell my audience about right now?
Yes.
Do you? Guess we'll never know. Yes. Oh, let me stretch it out. That was a good one. Thought he was gonna say the PB&J burger. Nah, there wasn't enough meat for sure. That was a very low meat, high peanut butter, jelly, and bread burger. In theory, that was 4 pieces of bread for 1 patty. That's kind of, when you really think about it, kind of insane. I'd still try it though. Right. You'd have to make it at least a double patty, but then we're losing our minds. That's so much food. Everything sort of falls apart. Or you gotta find a way to stick it in there. The spot near me, Zook's, they do Uncrustable burgers. Like, the burger is inside the Uncrustable thing. What do you mean? I've shown y'all Zook's. Hold on. They have a bunch of different Uncrustable shits. A lot of breakfast stuffs. Nah, not freaked out, bro. This is an Uncrustable, but it's good. They get down crazy. Not like Taco Bell. It's not a crunch wrap. Cause that's not a tortilla. That's a fucking bread. You know. Different thing. You feel me? Make me want stuffed sopapilla. Word. When are you getting high, King? We've been smoking on stream, bro. Mario Brothers. Luigi and them. When I get tired of 2K and FIFA, I feel like the world is brighter. That's real. Those games do take things out of you. Damn. A video of some Asian dude eating fufu got 36 million views.
What is the
Heard 6'7" and flinched like an abused dog. That's the top comment. What? Oh, dude. Everything is over. Cinnamon twist from Taco Bell. I'd rather get the cheese fries. The cheese fries were on top of the game for a bit. Aren't they a limited time item? The nacho fries or whatever the fuck. Those go crazy when they're like real hot and sexy. Right? Is Taco Bell worth it? No. It's not very filling food, and that's the issue. It's not good for when you want something in your belly, you know? It's only good when you want a quick bite. But if you want to get full, you gotta hit a better fast food spot. I'd rather White Castle than Taco Bell. Just me as a person. It's good when it's open at 4 a.m. and it's next to the club. Yeah, but anything is in that context, right? That's the thing. I don't think that's a Taco Bell specific trait. Kebab is better post club eats. That's not how things go in America, bro. Unless you're in like New York or Philly, you're not getting 4 a.m. kebab outside of the club. That's the truth of it. You can't do that here in Phoenix neither. Nor in Minneapolis. There's a crazy halal spot by the clubs, but the wait be hours? Damn. Out here, you get like Waffle House or Mexican food, or like one of them weird millennial diners called like Breakfast Bitch. You know? That's how it is. Would you rather only be able to play Wii games or PC games? PC games. Because you could emulate the Wii games. Right? Would you rather play Wii games or every game ever? Yeah, that was the question. You gotta think about that one. Used to live near a place called Badass Burritos. I'm pretty sure that's a well-known ghost kitchen Like, was that on DoorDash? Doesn't that come out of Denny's or like Perkins or like one of the big diners? Because there was one in Minneapolis, but if you looked up the address, it wasn't a real place. It was always inside of some other spot. You know? There's this one bomb-ass pizza spot near the club I like, and it always tastes like heaven. Hell yeah. There were really good pizza spots around the clubs in Minneapolis. I'll say that. But I feel like Minneapolis wasn't open as late as most cities when it came to food choices. What's a decent gaming price? What? Decent gaming price? Is in like price of the game or price of the PC? What are we talking about? Gaming PC? I mean, I don't know, man. It depends on what specs you're going for. It depends on how big of a beast you want. That's the thing. I don't think there's one just like blanket good price. Call me crazy though. I'll finish my Cutwater. Y'all don't gotta ask me twice, to be honest. Oh, there's a lot left. I won't finish it. I want to guess the game and shit. I know this. How'd I like Silent Hill? Not really. I know this. Is this Silent? Who is this? Yeah, this is Silent. That's 3. Whatever. We were on the topic of Silent Hill. This one of them stickman shits? Or is this... there's that one game with the cowboys and shit. 85 Metacritic. The Trolley Problem is a game. Nah, this is that game with that them cowboys and shit, right? West of Loathing. Cold Brain. We got there. Why does this site lag my thing off? This is Final Hello? Final Fantasy Tactics. The Evilest Chronicles. That's what it's gonna be. Or are they just gonna get... Is Tactics okay? It's not. It's not even that. Nigga, it is. Nah, it's not. It's Vandal Hearts. Because normal people know that game, bro. Let's guess the house. That one feels better. Mount Olive. Okay. Word. Right next to Birmingham. Birmingham. It don't seem bad. Give me like 350,000. Oh, word. Give me like 220,000. No. 202. Fuck it. Land on that. Give me like 250,000. It said this was built in 2025? No, sold on. I'm tripping. 3 bed, 3 bath. With 1.4 acres. Okay. Ooh. We'll go 285, obviously. Damn, bitch, you want me to be mad specific? 270. 264, okay. Fairs. That's a house. That's a house. Angle me. We're looking at like a 92. We're looking at like a 94. Okay, cold. Cold. W angles. Secret. Secretary of State, Texas. Okay. We'll take it. We're not doing guess the phrase or guess the book. Unless it's horny. This could be Percy and them Jacksons. 2001. Tina Goldstein. I'm not reading this. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. That's a book. That reminds me of Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging. What y'all know about that? Is Birmingham, US as bad as Birmingham, UK? What goes on in Birmingham, UK? What happens out there? I don't really know much about it. Nothing is as bad as out there? Too much happens. In what context? You gotta elaborate. You need to experience a Birmingham girl trying to dirty talk. People dislike it because Muslims. Damn. It's a shithole. What's the Birmingham accent? Hold on. Brummy explains the Birmingham accent to a Londoner. Worst accent.
Where are you from? Liverpool. What is the worst accent in the UK?
In Birmingham, oh my god, the worst accent by far.
Birmingham? Okay, now I understand why a lot of people hate the Brummie accent. I do, I get it. There is somebody that has rescued the Birmingham accent. But there's not even any denying it, genuinely. I mean, at least one that some people find attractive anyway. Hey, listen, you think Tommy Shelby would have been attractive if he had a Scouse accent?
Man,
I don't think so. It would sound like this.
Alright, no fucking fighting.
What the hell is he talking about? Give me this one.
This is the United Kingdom, and the circled part is the West Midlands. The largest city in the West Midlands is Birmingham. Here, if you're from Birmingham, you are a Brummie, and you speak Brummie. The towns in an area north of Birmingham are collectively known as the Black Country. Why the Black Country? Because of its industrial towns, and more specifically, its coal, which is black. Famous people from Birmingham include Ozzy Osbourne, those Peaky Blinders, and 80s pop sensation Duran Duran. Birmingham and the Black Country have accents which sound very similar to outsiders, but those from the region say they are different. I guess it's a bit like the way people confuse the Australian and the New Zealand. We're going to look at the Brummie accent spoken in Birmingham, the UK's second biggest city with a metropolitan area of 3.6 million people.
What on earth was that? You sound like a Cockney trying to do a Brummie accent.
John, get behind the camera. What do you know?
Well, actually, I grew up around there. And, in fact, I went to school in Solihull, which is in Birmingham.
Oh, yeah? Okay. But you've been in London for a long time. Can you still do a Brummie accent?
Well, I've probably lost it a bit, but I think I can do it, yeah.
Go on, then.
All right. All right, everybody. My name's John, and I'm a Brummie.
Okay, fair enough.
That's how they be dirty talking out there. That's what they be saying.
All right, everybody. My name's John, and I'm a Brummie.
Okay, fair enough.
All right,
you can
everyone.
stay for the video. Now, I do know that the Brummie accent from Birmingham is very similar but a little bit different.
I want to see a
the
dick.
Black country accent, which is from the West.
Great.
Okay.
Also, we have another expression which is round the raking, which means to go around a long route when you could just go straight there.
Okay.
And then the other one would be bab. And bab is like an affectionate term, to say, all right, mate, all right, bab.
You use it for like someone of the.
All right. The English accent, or the English language in 67 accents.
Hello YouTube, Trucer992 here, and after a long absence, I'm back in the accent shed.
What
as I like to
accents
call
you
it,
about to do?
And I'm going to be doing all the accents I've done in my previous videos, plus some new ones, and also a load of other voices that I've not shown before. Hope you enjoy.
The accents aren't 100% accurate and can be very stereotypical. Damn, bro. What you mean? You do Mexican, Jamaican. He goes Chinese with it. Nigerian, Igbo, or Yoruba. Did it say Atlanta?
So I was talking to this Russian bird in the pub the other night, right? And she was teaching me her language. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Privyet, Minya Zavut, Steve. Quality, mate. Fam, man got bare vexed the other day in a chicken and...
Southern English, London Street, Mandem, Rude Boy, Badman, Roadman.
chip shop, you know. Cause man asked for 2 wings and chips for £1. But boss man only gave man 1 wing, blood. Is he mad? As long as you listen to the sound of my voice, you're going to be safe, all of the time, every time. Thank you for helping me help you. So a gentleman in a hooded jacket approached me the other day and said, "What have you got for me, Blad?" So one replied, "What on earth is a Blad? One has never heard of such a word in one's entire life."
Man.
Yo, I have to get off the phone now, bruv, because my auntie Rajinda just arrived from India, so I'll call you back, yeah? Don't forget to tell Saeed to come on FIFA later, innit? Sorry, Tariq, I can't come to Pakistan with you today, bro. I'm with my little cousin at Tultan Towers, waiting to go on Rubadingi Rapids, man. So I was driving down the road the other day in my tractor, and this idiot zoomed past me shouting, "Green Army!"
Is that allowed?
I mean,
I don't
you
know.
can't do that in the middle
But
of the
he's
road.
just showing off all the accents he can
So I
do.
looked all up and down the country, and guess what I found? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I just gave up.
I only practice a couple
Hey,
of them.
up. What you lot doing up here? I thought I told you to go to shops and get me some grub. I'm bloody starving, and don't tell me you don't know where they are, because I told you other day. Mate, I'm absolutely gutted. My girlfriend left me, and no matter what I do, like, no matter how hard I try, she won't take me back. All I wanted for dinner was
that good,
curry and
Scouse?
chips. But now my oven's broken, I'm sad. It only took me about 18 minutes to find what I was
Was that a
looking
good
for at
Scouser accent?
2:35 a.m.
I couldn't tell.
You know, I can tolerate being called British, but if you ever cross the line and call me English, I will snap your wee neck. You got that, pal?
Was
Now,
that
let me
good
tell you
Scottish?
something. Plaid
Or does
Cymru
he
is the
ask
one
at
true
everything?
party of Wales, and in the UK general election, you should have voted for them. Now it's time to declare my favourite number. My favourite number is the number 2, and you better slow down with your food, mate. You're gonna choke now. Right, I don't think the Guardian's going to listen to your excuse.
How'd you
about
come up
why
with
you
these
were driving up the
sentences,
motorway
man?
with a pint of Guinness in one hand and a bottle of Bombers in the other. How did you even steer? So I put a peanut butter jelly sandwich in the refrigerator, and I came back later and it had turned black. And I'm like, that's weird, man. Like, what the hell? What, you think I'm funny? Well, like a clown funny? Hey, relax. I'm just breaking your balls. Come on, sit down, have a cup of coffee. Whack him when he's not looking. There was once a time when we didn't have to worry about big critters coming in our yard.
Nah.
But now I think we got an infestation. Looks like we need to call Turtle Man. Hey there! Now I gotta tell y'all something about Marianne. She looks nice from behind, but when she turn around, she got a face like a can of dog food. Marianne, another beer, please. Hey, hold up, dude. I'm not gonna use that word. That ain't cool. I ain't do that. That's a derogatory term, fool. So I said to him, I love your sister, man. And he said, you can't have her. I said, what are you talking about, man? We're together. There's no ownership involved, esse. Whenever I go to England, they're always like, are you American? I'm like, get out of here, man. I'm Canadian. It's about time you learn the difference, eh? So me like a pitney just run up in the shop and him say, Daddy, me want that and that and that and that. So me say, you can't have all that, boy. Money don't grow on trees.
Those niggas sound like Dracula.
Nah. Restaurant is not the funniest in all of Paris. These people are fools. They know nothing about food.
What did I come here to? We're watching some guy do 67 different accents. You missed the crazy part.
The spiders, they come into my room, I squash them, then another one comes in. I want to know what goes on inside their little brains. They are crazy, yeah? I have added you on the Facebook, but you need to accept my request. So
that's his work, like...
Because my phone bill is too high.
I'm not saying all of them have been accurate, but I think that is by far the least accurate one he's thrown out there. That is some absolute bullshit. The rest, a lot of them are bullshit.
Artyom, it's Yakov here. We have a buyer for the Soviet antique hat collection. He has already deposited the money directly into our account.
I don't know what a Geordie sound like, but I think he hit that one.
Hoorah! 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 Okay.
Is that a lot? Oh!
What you need to do is go into settings, go to network, put in the administrator's password, then click reset all internet data. So I look up into the dark black night sky and I see all the wonder of the universe before me. All the stars arranged in a certain way, a universe of infinite possibility. So this guy thinks because he can imitate a lot of accents, he is strong? He's a fool.
If you didn't see, he had a crazy disclaimer at the beginning where he said like, hey, I'm just trying my best, basically. He said, I don't mean to be racist, you guys. I'm giving it my all out here.
And Canada Japanese were all sounding like a samurai master from a Hollywood movie. Hello class. Today we're going to be learning about the entire history of Australia, everything you need to know about Australia, and what it means to be an Australian.
An Australian accent is very hard to do. Right? You're allowed to be racist if you do it well? Nah. I don't know. I don't really know where the line is drawn at like doing an accent. Because when you pronounce certain foods, like pho isn't an American pronunciation of that thing, right? You're supposed to put on a little accent. When you say like tortilla, that wouldn't be the American pronunciation. You're supposed to put on a little accent, right? So I don't know where the line gets drawn. I don't know when it's like too much. I think if it's mockery, that's definitely too much. But if I'm kicking it with my Malaysian homeboys and they're like, hey, we heard you been practicing, and I hit it, you know, I don't know where. Okay, there was that video we saw yesterday, that white woman singing Jehovah Oveduo, that Nigerian song. When you sing a song that's in a different language, you throw the accent on, right? Like that's, I think that's chill shit. Bailando. Like, I don't talk like that. There needs to be wit. I don't even think that's the case. I think in a sense it can be code switching too. Well, it kind of depends. Like if I start throwing on like, if I start talking like my Hmong homeboys out of nowhere, it kind of be a little different. Yeah, when it comes to jokes, I think the joke can't be about the accent. That's another part. Like when Aziz Ansari starts being like, oh, my mom is so brown, she's like, and then starts doing the accent. That's not funny. But I don't know.
Citizen. Mate, do I care? No, I don't. I just want to sit by the Barbie with a can of Foster's and not care about life, okay? So it took about 10 minutes to bake about 6 cakes, but I kind of burned them just a little bit. At least I tried though, eh? Oh no! I got a $500 fine, bro. That can't be right. I only stopped for about 6 minutes to get some chips. I didn't realize there was no parking.
No way y'all talk like that down there, right? Whoa.
Let me ask you, what is this, eh? It's a little parrot, but it's not applicable. Now what is it with you and your paper airplanes, man? Hello. Just...
Niggas sound like Patrick Star. Nah, bro. Wait.
Now what is it with you and your paper airplanes, man? Hello. I just want to remind you that anybody that will cause a nightmare to me, I'll deal with you. Even your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your daughter, or your son. They all started to run away. I don't know why they are running away.
What you mean unspecified African? You can't just make one up. That's nuts.
There's nothing to be frightened of. Everybody here is
Freestyle
very safe. Hey, shut up! Who gave you two, blood? You think I'm 12 years old? I can't knock you out, bro. I'm the biggest Batman in the whole school, blood. And I'm a done on the ends. Even older man are shocking me. Happy birthday to you. I went to zoo. I saw the fat monkey. And I thought it were you. Dude, that's like totally rad, man. Like, dude, like, how did you even do that, man? Like, dude, man, whoa. Do I look good? Hair of the future. Camera rolling.
Where will you be when the atomic bombs fall? I know where I'll be. I'll be hiding under your mother's bed. It's safe under there.
You don't really got it for that one.
In other news, studies report that if you can master the art of speaking posh and like you have a peg on your nose, your voice will be...
You got this one a lot better.
Excuse me, young man, I don't quite like your tone. Back in my day, we would have got a clip round here if we spoke like that. Now go on, sling your hook and don't let me see you round here again. Yeah, I totally agree with the British guy. Kids these days have got no respect. All they do is act like the world owes them something while they stare at their little gizmo gadget things all day.
I didn't take the cookie. It wasn't me.
Fucking hell, man.
Mr. Google Bear. No lie. I tell true. Yeah, it's true.
This is one of the hardest ones to watch. Is he done with the accents?
The secret formula to create mind control.
We haven't gotten to the gay part.
Into the water supply to control the entire population. Ah, the damn British guy stole my idea. Wait till I get my hands on his research, then we'll see who's the smartest. But in the meantime, let me get back to my secret experiment. Oh, it's so interesting. Hey there, honey buns. Have you ever been to England? Like, I really want to go. Like, it looks so cool. Like, their accents and, like, I want to shake hands with the Queen. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I went to England once. It was nice, but when I saw something I didn't like, I was like, 999. And they were like...
Hit that again, bro.
Nice, but when I saw something I didn't like, I was like, 999. And they were like, what is your emergency? Aha! Oh, well, you like your daft old ninny. Next time, save it for a real emergency. You're right, though, babes. I do like a bit of the old Deutschland, if I do say so myself. Aha! Whenever I try to speak like a real human, people laugh at me because of my inconsistent tone of voice. Left square bracket, right square bracket, comma dot, comma dot, comma dot, comma dot, 288884. You can use me to speak properly, but you will probably use me to say I am the best MLG quickscoper mate.
You think so?
1v1 me so I can wreck you and get accepted into FaZe Clan. You have selected one standard package for £40, 57
What was the most we played?
Your reference number is 0114721. To confirm
An African American.
press 1. To cancel, press 2. You have selected one premium package for $67.20. Your reference number is
There's no more accents.
094.
What do the comments say? Oh, they're fucking with it. This was 10 years ago. Oh, damn. It was 67 accents. There's already a comment about C67 size. If someone don't cast him for a movie or voice acting position, Man, what fucking character is he gonna play talking like this?
Hey, hold up, dude. I'm not gonna use that word. That ain't cool. I ain't do that. That's a derogatory term, fool. So I said to him, I love your sister, man. And he said, you can't have her. I said, what are you talking about, man?
Can we make the Indian one an alert? Hell no, bro. Wait, what are you saying?
Okay, what you need to do is go into settings, go to network, put in the administrator's password, then click reset all internet data.
He's not very good at that, to be honest. He doesn't have that.
So I look up into
the Chinese one is 999. Brutal. Which one is this? In case you were wondering what a 5th grade field trip looks like these days. Can't say I was. That's crazy, low key. Huh. Purgatory? I mean, we were doing insane, stupid shit when we were kids, man. Right? I just can't think of something we had that was that big growing up. Are you Gubry? Probably. Hungry? In what sense? Niggas did it. Nah, bro. Slap Ass Friday was crazy. I forgot niggas was doing that. Food sense? Yeah, I could eat a food. I could always eat a food. How I would have stopped. Oh, I've seen this dude.
Who are you?
He's the one that made that video about Rosa Parks, right?
The Louvre. No, you're not. Pack it in, jog on, boys. No, you think you're going to rob what, the Mona Lisa while I'm head of security? You think you're going to do that in my jurisdiction? No, stop stuttering and speak to me and tell me actually what you're planning on doing. Because what's your escape plan? You've not got one. Your escape plan, yeah, you're going to try and get through me and it's not going to work because I'm like a brick wall. So just explain to me. Fuck off. What's your name? Yes, I'm going to need your name because I'm going to report you to the fucking police. What is your name? What's your friend's name as well?
I like how they say security. Security. They say like 40% of the word. That's cold. Isn't the Louvre in France? France? Oui! I've been there. I've been in there. I saw the Mona Lisa in person and I was like, oh, okay. You know? It's not very impressive or nothing. It's just the Mona Lisa. There's much better paintings out there. MoMA better? Fair. Did they catch the thieves? I don't know, but I saw they all had cool thief nicknames. Like, or no, the ones that did a heist earlier this year, they all had cool thief nicknames. Like the Muscle, the Brainiac and shit. It was cool. Like Twerp and Binky. Nah, they were like out of a movie. Right? Damn, maxed out gay on a Monday night. That's what it's all about. Hold on, let me do a quick gay check. Do I want tater tots? Hold on, let me break down this whole food discussion with Ock. Check out that guy. Hobbs gonna eat him soon. Threw you into the atmosphere. I'd be doing that. W strength. W power. What's on my Steam new and trending? Master of Command, Lost Lullabies, Become a King. There's only one porn game. Once Upon a Katamari. Word. New game. I hate video games. We could play more Lacerator. I can't get over Nigerian Patrick. Nah, he really came in. Hello. That was insane. Dispatch is out? Yeah, but it's only the first 2 chapters, and I'm gonna get pissed off. And the next chapters are coming out like next month. So I'd rather wait until all the chapters are out. I don't want to just do... I don't like when games drop episodically. Nigga, you are not a TV show. Be yourself. Right? Final chapters are out on the 12th? Why the fuck did they drop it already? Why didn't they just wait until... Are they charging more for the final chapters, or is it just like one-time shit? I would like to formally apologize for the accent video. If I didn't ask about Birmingham, it wouldn't have happened. Nah, it's chill. It was entertaining. not slash positive, but entertaining slash neutral. I'm glad we all got to see it. Yeah, I'm glad I waited for... Well, I didn't wait. All the episodes were out by the time I wanted to play the Walking Dead game. He wasn't like Korean Billy. Korean Billy is different because he only does English accents. He only does different flavor British shit. And some Scottish shit and some Irish shit. Oh boy, he was doing a bunch. That was 10 years ago. In 2015, you still would have got looked at crazy for posting a video doing all them accents, right? Maybe not, actually. Like, people wouldn't have been... It always ends that you can't be racist to white people. 100%. 2015 was arguably more woke than 2025. I disagree. Like, I think the very anti-woke voices are just very loud, but it's definitely not majority of the population. Right? That's the thing. Trans people had just gone mainstream in 2015. I don't even think then, bro. I think it was a little later when, like, transgender people were, like, in the public eye as much as they were. Super lived up in 2010 when Glee got really gay. But I also remember people, like, just calling each other hashtag them words. You know? I think what you're thinking of is the anti-R word wave that happened around that time. That was huge. I remember that because my mom had a shirt that said some stuff about it. Right? But that was very big. But it was still, they were still cool with calling people the M-word and shit. That was fine. What stuff? What you mean, what stuff? A lot of people were calling, like, everyone the R word, and then there was a movement where people were like, yo, we should stop. And it became very big in, like, the news and shit. What was on the shirt? It was just like, stop saying that. I don't remember. I don't wear it. FaZe Jev never did some crazy shit. He has a black character he is in video games named, like, Guantavius or some shit. Which, I mean... What you doing all that for? Requies, yeah. But in the grand scheme of things, I guess you're right. It's not like KSI. Holy shit, man. That KSI video where he was humping his mom and then what he asked her and the fact she went and humped him back. What? Genuinely can't show the video because he asks her something very insane. But Deji? I don't know much about Deji. I was watching like KSI play FIFA back in the day. That man was racist, bro. Like, he didn't fuck with black people. He pandered to his white, British, racist fans so hard. It was insane. He was cooning out, for sure. Stop bringing up KSI and his freak mother. ¿Por qué? Hey, 5 gifted, I'll never bring up KSI and his freak mother again. There's only one person on the weekly gifter board. Top gifter goes to heaven. Corey Dashy Wave in 2010s. Yeah. Dashy had
30 months.
A bunch of N-word compilations. He ain't black. I thought Dashy was black for the longest. I thought Jerome ASF was black too, though. Pyromania, thank you for the 30 months. Appreciate you, dude. I thought Donkey was black when I first found him. Because he said nigga in a video and he ain't really show his face at that point. So I just sort of had a feeling, but Nepenthes, word. Maximilian dude got just the one clip. It's crazy how many white YouTubers have N-worded. Or white streamers. Did PewDiePie start the wave, or were there a couple that did it first? Also, what year was PewDiePie's N-word? Because that might speak to the state of wokeness at the time. How the fuck you spell his name? Yeah. When did that happen? 2017. Okay. Yeah, so that was a little after 2015. I think in 2015, you could have let that slide. People would have just been chill and not even had to apology video. Because y'all remember what Shane Dawson was doing? Y'all remember what Joji was doing? And they didn't get in any trouble. The way he said it was nuts. Shane Dawson has the worst. Bro, he had a skit where the character he was playing would repeatedly call a black woman that was also in the skit with him, nigga bitch monkey woman. Joji? Yeah, Filthy Frank. I've never seen his clip. It wasn't a clip, bro. It was a reoccurring thing. He would just say that. He would just throw the N-word in his videos. That was his maneuver. He thought it was chill shit. It wasn't a bit. Yeah, damn. That was the Help parody. Crazy you remember that too. But yeah, iDubbbz, Joji, Filthy Frank, same beast. They were doing whatever the fuck. iDubbbz's Tana Mojo video shifted the world for a while. Hate how bad people have good songs. What fucking good song does Joji have? Let's keep it real with ourselves. Let's speak true to our hearts. Let's... Fuck it. Everyone likes different music. They call Daniel Caesar. I don't think Daniel Caesar's. Oh, you were talking about him as a person. I thought you were saying his music. Excuse me. I don't think he's a bad person. He's stupid and misguided. And definitely only got white friends, it feels like. Y'all see how filthy that Frank is? I didn't know he used to look like that. Allie, thank you for the 33 months. We got a hype train going. Hey, level 5, we'll roll a big freaking donut and get gay ganja high and do a tier list of boobs. I don't know. This guy tried to pivot his career. He did. He's definitely successful when it comes to music. Right? I think that's undeniable. Excuse me. You fly out tomorrow to LA for a flight attending interview. Word? Good luck, dude. That's crazy. Hope that goes well. One of the most successful pivots. When it comes to like YouTuber to musician, who else was more successful? Well, Shawn Mendes went Viner to musician, and he was the biggest artist in the world for a minute. So I think he is probably the best at it. Bieber isn't really a YouTuber in the same vein. I think you need to be big on YouTube or big on Vine in order to be like a Viner to star. Because Bieber didn't get big from his YouTube videos. He got big because Usher walked up on him. Reggie, he hasn't had a crazy music career like Shawn Mendes or like Troye Sivan. Oh, Scarlord did it a little bit. He pivoted. He went from YouTuber to musician. Yeah, his music is ass. KSI, his music was okay for a time. Really? What was his good songs? Put me on to the good KSI tunes. Let's hear it. You were like 14. Did y'all hear my cat scream? Into the thick of it. Yeah, y'all could hear that? Hold on. What are you doing, man? What's wrong? Sorry. The cat. W cat. W. Tyler Oakley. Tyler Oakley raided us a couple months back. That was crazy. He was like one of the first gay people I saw on YouTube. Was Joey Graceffa gay? He fucked with you? I guess. Graceffa was gay? Okay, cold. I know my gay. Is the cat okay? Yeah, she just wants attention sometimes, so she screams. You do that too. He had a whole song about being gay? Joey Graceffa. He makes music? I thought Bo Burnham was gay. But nah, he just says that word a lot. This is America. It's called Don't Wait. He came out with that song. Oh. Shawn Mendes is straight. Shawn Mendes gay? He's not gay and has only dated women. Though he's never addressed his sexuality. Okay. He's straight, probably. Maybe. I don't know. He likes girls in a lavender way. I think as a woke leftist, I think it's lame to be like, nah, he's gotta be gay. Man. Some people are straight, low key. I know it's crazy in some of y'all gay little heads, but some people do just like one thing. Why though? I don't know, man. That's how they were born. Why God only give you one testicle? Like, it's questions we could always be asking. That's boring. Y'all be like, why are you straight? Whole time you bisexual and never been in a relationship. Like, I think it's okay. But that's what I'm saying, Lissy. I think sexuality is chill shit. You should just let people like what they like. Ain't that like our whole thing? As members of the LGBTQ, shouldn't we be like, yeah, if you want to like what you like then? I digress. You gonna try the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale? Nah. That's a thing. Everybody transgender. Woke up to a wasp on your floor. You just got flashbacks? I'm so sorry. What you mean, flashbacks? Back at my homeboy's house, he had a giant wasp net, or yellow jacket nest in his ceiling. His roof. The ceiling of his basement, rather. Where his room was. Final answer. And they all started dying and falling out and landing on his carpet. It was at least 300 yellow jackets just dead on his floor. It was nuts. He had to get out of there for a bit. Better than live? Some were still alive. You could hear them buzzing. But they were like half alive. They were like... Zzz, zzz, zzz. You walked around with baking soda on it. On a horsefly bite? I think I got bit by a horsefly once. It leaves like a big ass lump, right? Yeah, that shit sucks. Horseflies are some fucking dickheads. We gotta do something about them. Do they serve any purpose? Do horses like them? Is there like a relationship they got? Sometimes you gotta stop scrolling Instagram. Not fair. And your face. Oh wait, this whole account is just women beating the fuck out of men.
Are you ready?
She's got some. She could swing. I'm not showing this one because they're a little like less clothed than the first one. But oh, she got him in a choke.
Foot right in there.
I can't show this one. I can't show that one. Oh. That's a crazy one. Once got stung by a wasp and my stepmother put wet tobacco on it and said it was an old southern remedy. Damn. Yeah, I don't know if that's a play. You from the South like that? Thank you for the 49 months, Ariel. Well, appreciate the support, dude. Make money beating consenting men? Yes, please. Here's the thing, bro. They were throwing some whammers. Like, you'd have to actually know how to fight a little bit to make money off this. They didn't seem like they were new to this. They seemed relatively true to this, the way they were punching. So it takes some training. It wouldn't just be... Like, those were boxers already, it seemed. I got that. I'm a big bitch. You a boxer with it? You see the video of the girls using the guy's balls as a speed bag? Nah. But I've seen quite a few videos of, like, guys getting kicked in the nuts by their mistress. And the mistress is like, how does that feel? And they're like, burning. It's burning. You play volleyball for 10 years? That don't mean you be a good boxer, though. I pay 110 British pounds a month to get potentially choke or get choked out. Only 110 pounds a month? That feels mad cheap. How many times a month do you pull up to the choking zone? In the US, that would not fly. Thrice a week? And it's only 110? Is it like a smaller gym and shit? I'm strong. I believe you. But boxing is like mad technical. Right? All I'm saying is you can't have never boxed in your life and pull up and be in the women's beating up men for money lifestyle when they specifically want martial artists. I believe I could throw a good punch. Layla, if you've never fucking boxed, you're not a boxer! All I'm saying is you gotta train! Most non-boxers... That's what I'm saying! Boxing is up there with, like, the fucking ballets and skateboardings when it comes to technicality and, like, how precise shit really gotta be. The training is a little more serious than people understand, and the way those fetish videos looked, they weren't looking for no newbie. They were looking for the women that could throw them shits. Right? My old gym used to be inside of a championship football stadium. It was pretty sick. Damn. That's fun. I get the stamina part. Yeah, that's the one thing people don't realize. Fighting is so fucking tiring. It is one of the, like, within 3 minutes, your body's like, nah, I'm good. I don't ever want to do this anymore, actually. It sucks. Used to throw up and pass out? Yeah. It's hard. And especially, like, training sessions, that's a whole different beast, depending on how intense they're getting with it. I digress. I did fake martial arts. I did Taekwondo for like 8 years. Got a 2nd degree black belt, and then I was like, this is widowy pause. And then I joined diving instead. That was me. Went to triple overtime in a wrestling match in high school. God damn. Guy like me, I would have given up. Right? Them kicks are nice and ready if you want to do something. You talking like Taekwondo style? Yeah. I will say I could kick the fuck. Kick the fuck. I could kick good as fuck. Where your belt at? All my belts and shit are back in my mom's place. It was crazy when my sister was driving us back to the airport, or when we were pulling out of my mom's driveway to head back to the airport. My mom was like looking around for stuff in the garage, and she pulled out my bow staff from back in the day. Just started fucking around with it as we were driving away. W, mom. Y'all mom don't do that. Should I try and do martial arts? If you want, like, a fun way to get in shape, yeah. I think it's a good vibe. Very physically taxing, you know? But you did Kung Fu, damn. Kung Fu is more rare in the US than Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu and boxing, I'd say. Every once in a while, badminton is fun. Badminton is like if pickleball was serious. They go crazy in badminton. Pickleball is weak. Pickleball is pathetic. Nunchucks? I had nunchucks and kamas. Y'all know kamas? Hold on. I was fucking around with these. I was doing like flips and tricks and shits and routines with these bitches. These are ugly ass kamas. But that's what I was goofing off with. I was way better with those than I was like the bow staff or nunchucks. Nunchucks are more fun though, but they're very hard to get good at. So fun to watch. Kabaddi? What? There's like multiple forms of kabaddi, right? Kabaddi. Okay, buddy. How to play. Wait, WikiHow. Kabaddi. Okay.
Is a team contact sport played with 2 teams of 7 players each. The goal of the game is to score more points than the other team. Kabaddi is played on a special kabaddi court. If you don't have a court to play on, you can make your own in a field using cones or chalk. The court should be 43 feet, 13 meters long, and 33 feet, 10 meters wide. Place a midline in the center of the field.
Man, I don't need to know how to make
one. And a parallel
one.
bulk line on each side.
Bulk.
So they're 13 feet, 3.75 meters from the midline. Place a parallel bonus line 3 feet, 1 meter under each bulk line.
Okay.
Each round of kabaddi is played in turns, and teams alternate between offense and defense. To start a round, the attacking team sends out one player to be the raider. The raider's job is to score points by touching the defending players and escaping past the midline, all while chanting kabaddi repeatedly out loud. If the raider stops chanting at any point, they are automatically declared out. To score, the raider must touch at least one defending player with their hand, foot, or some other part of their body and sprint back past the midline to the other end of the field. Once a player is touched, the defending team tries to tackle the raider.
28 months.
If the raider is tackled or knocked out of bounds before they get past the midline, the attacking team gets 0 points, and the defenders get 1 point. If the raider does make it past the midline, the raider gets 1 point for...
What else? Oh, there's a bonus line. Wait, what is that?
If the raider gets past the bulk line and reaches the bonus line with their foot, they earn 1 additional point on top of any points they earn from touching the defenders. However, the bonus line is only in play if the defending team has 6 or 7
Alright, let's watch some gameplay. See, because what is this? This is... They call this kabaddi too. But this don't really look the same. Oh. This is what you were talking about? This is village kabaddi. Oh, word. We already saw him hit that. This build is crazy. Why is he sanding him? Harder to hold. Why did he want to make his opponent harder to hold? Oh shit. So is it just a touch off? See who gets touched first? So what happens when they enter a slap battle? Because I know the slap battles happen. Yeah, what's this about? How you keep falling for the same shit, Brody? That weak ass slap off. They're dog shit compared to the first two. The technique isn't there on the slap off. Disqualified both of them. Damn! You smacked the shit out of his ear. Ugh. This guy's got bounce. Chill out. He's back. Slap off. He got sand. You always go. Nah, you go for the same moves every time, bro. How don't niggas know how to like handle him yet? Watch, he'll do it again. That shit is ass, bro. What's that jump for? So when do oh. Did he win? The guy who got tackled? Butt shot. Kabaddi back shots. You against this nigga? He doesn't stand a fucking chance. He has not been watching the film. He's not gonna know how to adapt. Neck ass. I don't like that. I like the foreplay. Get thrown. Oh, he didn't let him throw him. He has been watching the tape. Who got who? His energy died down. I don't think he won that. Is there a most replayed part? What happens? Oh shit, a rematch. This is what everyone's been waiting for. You got his ass running. What's going on now? So he made it past the line, I'm guessing. Okay. Okay, that was aura and hype moments. I respect that. Nice. Nice. You're confused now? Nah, they still got the lines, I'm guessing. Incredible table tennis rallies at Paris 2024. Shit. I'm off my speaking game. Fox and cat standoff. 427 beer mile. Damn. Kindergarten teacher weighs nearly 700 pounds. It's a TV show called Too Large. God damn. Why melted bugs coat your favorite candy? There's a new Daily Dose we missed. We could check that out.
This fisherman escaped just in time. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. They managed to get out of the way just in time.
Hey! 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 Oh my God!
God damn.
This guy showed up to deliver a pizza.
You okay?
Oh, yes, luckily.
In Brazil, it is tradition to give the first piece of your birthday cake to the person you love the most.
Is that facts, Brazil?
Mamãe.
Antônio! Que foi, amor? Ficou emocionado,
Hell no.
So, how is this thing still drivable?
You haven't seen what they be making work in Russia and Nigeria. You don't know about cars. Damn.
This would be my last day on the job if this ever happened to me. She really let the intrusive thoughts win.
Eat it. You gonna eat it?
No.
Yup.
He somehow got his suitcase stuck in the train door.
La valise, elle va voyager, y a pas le choix. Elle prend l'air.
Français?
Yeah.
They were hoping that nobody would notice if they stayed completely still.
Except for that one on the bottom, he's kind of rude. Oh my gosh. He's so cute, right? They're like, no one sees us. No one sees us. Don't move.
This is a stop sign. Like, this ain't no stop sign for real. This is the stop in that Lloyd song where he was like, stop, wait a minute.
So why is this gorilla so mad at her?
Amaria, he followed me. What did I do to you?
I'm still on control, but no accuracy. Oh.
Nuts.
Cody, make a scary sound. Do it again.
That's not scary.
Girl, I swear to God, this...
She didn't know that you're only supposed to take a small sip of the wine at church.
Amen. Pour it up, pour it up.
This poor fat raccoon got stuck and needed some help.
Alright, buddy, hang
Man,
on.
he's not stuck because he's fat. His legs got stuck.
Come on, let's get your fat out of here. Oh. Come on. You did it.
This dog bit into a battery while the owners were away, and it started a fire.
God damn.
The good news is that the fire didn't spread and only made a hole in the carpet.
You gotta have a phone case on to do that, bro. See?
She helped her potato-shaped dog get out of this hole.
Potato shaped. I guess.
I just go get another one.
Get her, stupid ass.
The warning signs were all around them, and they still chose to eat outside.
Niggas get hungry sometimes.
This guy got tired of people parking on his driveway, so he set up an automatic sprinkler system.
Why does everyone pull down with their window up? Or pull up with their window down? Shit.
It must have been his first time ever seeing bubbles.
Oh, fuck, it wasn't. You see his pupils?
Закрою, чтобы никто не зашел.
They get a little mini start.
You got it. Big jump.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
So, why is this so satisfying to watch?
Damn.
I'm not. Who are you talking to? I'm on phone.
You got it.
For some weird reason, these ducks wanted to chase after this ball.
So the ducks want to play catch.
Dude. Damn, kid!
He figured out a quick way to get the exact size that he needs.
Dang.
Tenk deg hvis han liker lys, Linja.
Let's go.
I just found out
Let's
that
show
haunted car
people.
washes exist.
Bye.
Alright, man.
That is the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Second, has the sorry it's been just a chill and watching things type of stream, but has there been a fucking best world records of the year or Guinness records of the year? What is this? Project Tall? PlayStation game. What happened? This looks a lot like Monster Hunter, based on the vibes. Now it doesn't. You died there, right? No? You lived that? Patat, thank you for the 51. What's good to y'all? Just chilling. How you doing? Oh, bowling was fun. This looks fake. This is just an announcement. Is there any sort of date or nothing? No, just Project Tall. Whatever. Whatever, man. Can't wait to hear about this game for 6 years. I'm saying. We'll see. Maybe it'll come out. Who knows? Is this calm? Guess. Why does my Instagram take so long to load? Oh man, what the? It was from the people who made Liza P and Kazan? No, it wasn't. I don't think so. I could be tripping. I don't know a lot of things, you know. So, but all right, I'm going to get out of here for now. Tonight, I will hit y'all with a late night stream because I'm going to be up late tonight. I took a big nap earlier. But maybe we'll do some late night gaming. Maybe we'll play more Pokemon or some shit. But it'll be a late night and secret and secret and fun. But appreciate y'all for chilling. Much love. Follow the things. Join the things. All them stuff. See y'all soon. Deuces. Good night. Bye.